Wednesday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first in my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now, it's the first day of the work week, and I am focused, man. I woke up ready to conquer everything for some sort of reason, man. I'm feeling like Alexander the Great without the Zest Monster behavior. Hannibal, Napoleon, Genghis Khan. I'm ready to go out in the world and completely take it over. I have to do that, man, because I have a reputation to maintain. And right now, I am solely focused on legacy. I got bills I got to pay still. I have to make sure that my son has every single resource that he needs to supersede my own success. Got to make sure the dog is taken care of too. Bills must get paid, which means I got to go out there. I got to earn. I got to make sure that I budget my money accordingly. I got to make sure that I'm saving and investing for my future and my son's future. And also, if I have more children, right? So, legacy is the priority, guys. And if you are not thinking about your legacy, you are out of your place. You are not in your purpose, and you got to really re strategize the way that you think, the way that you do things, the way that you operate, because we are here literally to procreate and have kids. All right. I don't care what anybody says. That is our main tendency why we are here. Now, yes, we want to spread our seed far and wide, but we have to be responsible about it. All right. You do not need to be having kids that you cannot take care of. We do not need any more crazy single baby mamas wrecking people's lives. All right. So be responsible whenever you do decide to procreate. There are ways of doing it. You can marry before you carry. Or if you find somebody that's going in the same direction as you, and maybe y'all don't need to get married, but y'all align on your core values, stick with that person. But I highly suggest, guys, that you just stick with one woman to have kids with, all right? Because it gets super complicated, and most guys are not built to juggle those two elements or three elements or four elements, all right? But anyways, let me get to it, man. So as you see, I'm wearing this polo, and I was looking through my closet yesterday trying to find something to wear, and I stumbled across this gym. And I made this polo. Yes, I designed this thing back in 2009, all right? So it's like 16 years ago, give or take. And the reason why I value this polo is due to the fact that one day I was working at the print shop because I was working at the shop. One of my buddies called me and he was like, "Hey, I need you to, take some time and meet up with me. I want to talk about some business and I want to show you, the things that I do around the city as far as the nightlife activities." And I'm like, "Okay." And he said, "Listen, you cannot wear them baggy t-shirts. You have to dress on some business casual type of time, like you're about to go in the office or something, right? Or, you know, you're not going to wear any streetwear where we're going." I said, "Okay, cool, bet." So I had some polos laying around because I was designing a lot. I had my own clothing line I was trying to launch. So I had some polos and I decided to design this design. Well, when I met up with him that night, we went out for sushi. We were talking about business due to the fact that he was starting his own liaison company and he needed some shirts printed. And I am the shirt guy and I designed his logo and everything. So it was a great meeting. I got to eat sushi and I actually enjoyed it. We ran it up, man. And at that time, I spent like $100, and that was a lot of money. Well, shit, $100 still a lot of money to me, but I was only making like $12.50 during that time. But I was also printing T-shirts, making money on the side, but it was still $100. So we had a good meeting. We left there, and then we went to this spot. And when we pulled up, all you seen was Bentleys, Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, all type of exotic cars, and the line was wrapped around the building, right? And it was nothing but good looking people. And that was culture shock to me. There was no fat people, there was no ugly people, there was no, hood, ghetto looking people. It was people that had class. So we skipped the line because he knew who the promoter, the doorman was, and we went straight in there. And when I tell you, I have never been to a spot where there was nothing but good looking people from all different races. It wasn't just white people. It was black people, Hispanic people, Asian people. And they all looked like they were important people. And they were. Because everybody that we met were doing something in corporate America, or they had their own business. Some of them were actually athletes in there. I'm not going to say any names because I don't talk about that stuff. But it was a completely different world, and it changed my perspective on how I view my own life, where I want to go with my life, and the necessary changes that I needed to take within my life in order to elevate my life. So I stopped going to a lot of the hood places that I used to go to. I started surrounding myself with more professional people, people that could give me a lot of information that I could utilize in my everyday life. Perception completely changes. And one day, guys, hopefully, when you get the opportunity to see a different element of environments, it'll spark the things that are needed for you to start elevating your life. And one thing that I told myself after that experience is, look, I cannot be afraid to transition, to go from one type of mindset to another. Because when you do transition, guys, life gets a lot better. When you remove yourself from different environments and you don't have to worry about who's gonna get shot tonight or if a fight is gonna break out, and you're just there to have a good time and you networking and you're with beautiful people, that's an amazing experience. And that's something that I always want to experience if I do go out. Yes, back in the day, I was a huge degenerate, man. I mean, I got a ton of stories that I will reveal on this channel from time to time, but I used to be with the shits, man. Believe it or not. Do not let the good looks, the light skin fool you, because the people who know me, they know. But I'm not like that anymore, and I'm glad that I'm not like that, because everything that I've built thus far was because I chose to transition my life and be better. I chose to get out of certain elements and environments that was negative, that would have been a detriment to not only my life, but my freedom. So don't be afraid to do that, guys. Yes, it can be scary, it can be uncomfortable, but once you start positioning yourself in those environments or hanging out with certain people, you get used to it and you will find yourself elevating. You will be getting better. You will communicate, better with people. You will talk or speak with intelligence. That's what you want to be around. That should motivate you. Do not let this ghetto hood shit plague you forever. Yes, it's cool when you're young, when you don't know nothing. But when you get older, you don't even want to be around people like that. You don't want to be around environments like that. You just want to be in a peaceful place where people are actually doing something productive with their lives, and they can help you out or you can help them out. So don't be afraid to transition, y'all, all right? Well, that is my Wednesday morning thoughts. Still gotta eat, feed the dog, get this boy ready, make my coffee, and get the hell up out of here. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game. Well, make it move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Don't run your mouth about me, it's all good. But I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm up early before my competition.